Hello, Raptor DMG here. Today we've got another Pokemon battle against Tibaltius, who is a YouTuber and Twitch streamer who I managed to battle against. So she sends in Gardevoir, and I lead out with Bisharp protecting the Gardevoir lead. So she switches out as I predict, and I get a free Swords Dance up. And then go for Sucker Punch, because that should be able to one-hit KO pretty much anything that comes out. And so that is Talonflame down. So now she sends in Scolipede, which sadly has the Focus Sash, so this Sucker Punch won't take it down, and it managed to take me down with an Earthquake. But I can't help it. When I saw it switch in, I was thinking, hopefully this thing doesn't have a Focus Sash, but it did. So I sent in Conkeldurr just to take it out with a quick Mach Punch, which does the job. Then switches in our Gardevoir. So I switch out Conkeldurr because I don't want to take anything that Gardevoir is going to deal out. And I'm not looking forward to taking any sort of Psychic or Fairy type moves. So I switch in Pidgeot thinking that I should be able to outspeed Gardevoir. So I Mega Evolve Pidgeot, and annoyingly Gardevoir outspeeds my Pidgeot. But that's just me making a really stupid mistake. So send in my Quagsire because it's quite bulky, so it should be able to take in a Dazzling Gleam. But annoyingly it does about half health worth of damage, meaning that I can only get about another turn. So I Toxic it to try and get the damage over time. It then gets me down into red with this Dazzling Gleam. So I go for my Scald as it's a stab move, so it should be doing quite a lot of damage, but it doesn't do nearly as much as I'd hoped. So I get a bit of recovery there, but not enough to live any Dazzling Gleam, or pretty much any move for that matter. So Quagsire gets taken out here. Then send in my Clayful because it's quite bulky and I should be able to take any Fairy type moves quite well. Although I don't take that Dazzling Gleam nearly as well as I'd hoped, but I can't. At least I get my Calm Mind up to get my special defense and special attack up, with my leftovers healing me a little. So I'm just waiting for it to die from toxic damage. It has another Dazzling Gleam and it gets me down to about half HP, so I go for my Moonblast and dispatch this Gardevoir quite easily. That then switches in our Venusaur, which is super effective against my Clayful. So I decide to go for Soft Boiled to try and get my health back up to full, to sort of scout out what she's going to use. So she uses Sludge Bomb, which is quite a predictable move, and it does a lot of damage, but I get my Soft Boil regen up and get my health back up so I can live another Sludge Bomb. So they then use another Sludge Bomb and I take a risk and go for the Thunder Wave, hoping to paralyze it or at least outspeed it next turn. And my risk pays off as I can get another Soft Boil up because I outspeed it now because it's paralysed, and luckily it can't move, so I get in a free turn so that I can now go back to get ham-minding myself up to increase my special defense and special attack until I can actually take it on. So I'll go for another calm mind here. So now I'm +2 special attack and special defense. Then goes for Elite Seed, which I don't think it was probably the best of plays for Tally to have made. At least it didn't do that much for. I use my calm mind here, get some +3 special defense, special attack. So now this sludge bomb is just going to do about a 1/5 damage to my Clayfable, which is pretty much nothing. So I'm now poisoned, and because I've got, I can't remember what the ability is called, but I've got the ability that means that it does nothing to me. I think Synchronize, isn't it? I don't know. So I get another, so I get a Moon Blast off, or whatever it was. Yeah, Moon Blast. And it does a 1/4 damage, so I just decide I'll do another one, and I get the special attack drop, and she also gets paralysed as well, which is, it wouldn't have really changed much of the battle, because at this point I've set up my Clayfable quite well, so there's not really that much that can oppose it. So she goes for Synthesis, and it annoys me slightly. We'll just say that I'm just going to keep on calm minding up so that I can bulk up even more, because why not? If she's just gonna heal herself every time I get her down to red HP, why don't I just increase my damage and my special defense so that I'll be pretty much untouchable. So I'm now at +4 special and attack and defense, and now go for another one. So now I'm +5 special attack and special defense. So I'm almost maximum special attack and special defense at this point, and she goes for the sludge bomb, which doesn't do much damage because I'm all bulked up now. And luckily she doesn't have anything that's physically offensive that has super effective moves on me. So she sends in Lantern, and I get another calm mind off, so now I'm maximum special attack and special defense, +6 in each of them. So now I go for a Moon Blast and 1-hit KO the Lantern. I know it's not happened yet, it's just a little bit ahead. Actually no, she gets Skulled off first, which does barely anything. So Moon Blaster, and she then gets 1-hit KO'd. She then sends back in her Venusaur, which is still paralysed, and I get another Moon Blast off, and I believe it does about half health. Yeah, it does about half health worth of damage for the Venusaur, which is a lot of damage. It goes for the Giga Drain, which doesn't do much, but I believe it allows it to live another Moon Blast, which is unfortunate, but there's nothing she can really do at the moment, because she's not got the Pokemon to be able to actually compete with my Clayfable. She then goes for another Synthesis, and I get another Moon Blast, and at this point all I need to do is just spam Moon Blast, and I KO the, actually I almost KO the Venusaur, but she manages to get another Giga Drain off, which does pretty much nothing for her. So I use another Moon Blast and manage to knock out Venusaur this time. So she sends in Weavile, which has no chance against my Clayfable. So she goes for an Icicle Crash, and it ends up making me flinch, and it does a lot of damage actually. Wasn't expecting that much damage, but I flinch, which got me a bit worried, but then my leftovers helped me get some more HP to be able to live through one, and it missed anyway. So I get another Moonblast up and take down the Weavile. And that's game.